Hey guys, I'm back for more Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Chapter 28 is the chapter, and Void is gonna critical! That is the first time I think I've shown a battle animation Void critical. His always looks so awesome. Well, maybe not awesome, but like, he tries to be very flashy, and that's something you'd expect out of Void, I must say. So yeah, I turned off Void's animation because we finally saw it. And then that'll also help speed up the game just a little bit. Now, right here, I made a little bit of a mistake. I was actually, right here, going to show off the triangle attack between Rolf, Void, and Gotri. But I screwed up, so I missed out on showing the triangle attack. Now, I'm probably going to take Oscar into the final mission, so I will be able to show it then, but I feel really badly for screwing it up here because I originally wasn't planning to take Oscar into the final chapter, but it's okay. I'll just have to eliminate someone else, and since Oscar has a good support with Ike, I mean, that's just another good reason to keep him, so yeah, I'll probably keep Oscar. I'm still not quite sure who I'm going to take and who I'm not going to take, though. That's going to be a very hard decision on my part because there are so many good candidates. And like I originally wasn't planning to use Gotri. Don't get me wrong, Gotri's a great unit, and his defenses will be really helpful in the next battle. But you don't really need him. I mean, he's a good unit, but like I've done the chapter before without him on 2 other playthroughs, and I got through just as easy. I think for the next chapter, you really want speedy units more than anything, because you want to be able to just hit the enemy head on, hopefully with a critical hit, and even if you don't, you should have enough speed to at least dodge all the attacks. So, Gotri is a good unit, just I don't think I'll take him to the final chapter. Plus, he doesn't have any supports with anybody. Kind of my fault, but whatever. Very quickly, I want to apologize if the audio goes off sync. I had a little bit of trouble when I was doing the recording for this. Had quite a bit of video lag. I'm not sure if it'll show up in this recording, but like, I don't know, it just seemed very skippy and very like glitchy almost. So if there are any audio and video problems with this video, I would like to apologize for that. But there was nothing I could really do about it. It just happened so quickly that I couldn't control it. But yeah, moving forward, here is where you want to start being more careful, more than anything, in my opinion. So here's the deal. You see that dragon that's on screen currently, the one I have the cursor on? If you put one of your units in range of that dragon, you are risking yourself by getting hit with a bolting, because the boss has a bolting spell, obviously, and he will use it if you get in that range, and his range extends to right where that dragon would normally attack you. So if you use someone like Void, who has decent defense and horrible resistance, you'll get pounded on by the dragon, and then if that bolting hits you, Void's pretty much going to die. So you want to be very careful with who you deploy there. I don't think it'll be shown in this video, but in the next video, I'll show you what I did to avoid this. It's a really simple maneuver. You can probably guess what I did just by looking at my units, but yeah, it's a very tricky maneuver. You have to be very careful. Now here's where I actually started getting concerned during this recording. Keep in mind, in this recording, I had already played this chapter twice. Got nearly to the end, where I would end up losing one of my units, and then I have to start the whole chapter again. And right here, I had to make a very sneaky maneuver to get that dragon, because if I tried to attack the dragon, and if I left a unit in that range, they'd be in range of the other dragon, as well as the bolting spell, so you have to be very sneaky right here with who you use and how you use them. I almost thought about using the triangle attack right here, but then I realized that I'd be putting too many units at risk of dying, and I just didn't really want to take that risk. I probably could have handled it, though, if I put, like, Boyd on the left side, and then one of my units to the south of the dragon, and then Rolf to the, well, or just the other unit, I guess, to the right. It really doesn't matter who's on what side. In order to do it, though, you have to be, you can't be diagonal to the dragon. You have to be 2 spaces to the right, left, up, or down. And then the other units obviously have to do the same thing, so you form a triangle. And that's how you do the triangle attack. When I was younger, I thought you could just get away with all 3 of them using the same bow. Sorry. If you could get away with all units using the bow as long as they formed a triangle, which is not the case. You have to be exactly 2 spaces to the right, left, up, or down of the dragon. You can't be diagonal. Some interesting information I kind of found out with that. Although some people probably already knew that, for all I know. So yeah, here's definitely where I started getting more creative with my movements. Let's see, what did I do? Yeah, double bow is definitely not going to kill that Laguz. Far from it. So I think a Laguz bow is in order, but Rolf didn't quite get the critical that I wanted, so I still have to kill this stupid Laguz. How am I going to do this? Well, Nephany will get attacked by the dragon, so I don't want to use her. I'll use Zahark. He has a pretty good chance of dodging. And a pretty good chance of activating Adept, so I'm glad I chose Zahark for that. Now I need to get him the hell out of there. Level up. Terrible level up. HP and luck? Come on, that sucked. So yeah, I just kind of did a little weird maneuver right here. And then I've got rid of this Laguz using Boyd's bow, which I'm kind of glad I did that. Saved me a lot of time. Let's see. I guess I'll start talking about my second failure. For my second failure, it pretty much went the same way as I described it earlier. I used Boyd since he had a lot of HP to draw out the dragon. So, yeah, I hit the dragon hit me. Then I got hit with the bolting, but Boyd was still alive. Unfortunately, though, there's a Tiger Laguz up there as well. So that Tiger Laguz would have also gotten Boyd. So that pretty much screwed up that attempt. Yeah, very annoying chapter. Now, I'm going to move Tabarn over there for one reason. I'm going to be using Tabarn as, I wouldn't really call it a meat shield, but I am going to use him to waste the boss's bolting spells. Because if I get rid of bolting, the only thing I'll have to worry about is that purge spell, along with the sleep staff, and that's not going to do very much damage. It'll do a decent amount, but it won't kill me in one shot. And I think it also has a very low chance of getting a critical hit as well, so I really don't have to worry about that, as long as I just get rid of that bolting spell. So I'm going to use Tabarn. I'm going to park him near the top, and then I'm just going to, you know, just deal with the other 2 bishops accordingly. Now right here, how I drawed out the dragon for this playthrough, I actually decided to use Ike, which logically made the most sense. Ike has pretty damn good resistance. He has the chance to activate Aether. He has really good defense against the dragon. He's not going to take that much damage. He's really going to be a great candidate to draw out these enemies. I have no idea why I didn't use him before. I guess I just didn't want him to get any experience because he's maxed out right now. He can't gain any more levels. He can't gain any more experience. He can still gain some stats if you give him items, but still. He's pretty much done with leveling up in my eyes. Now, Ike actually activated Aether twice in one attack. Imagine if I did that for the Black Knight. Although I can't get enough speed to double the Black Knight. It would have been funny just to get 2 Aethers in a row. That would have been hilarious. And he gets a 3rd Aether. That's 3 Aethers in a row. Also, very quickly, I got into an argument with somebody about this. It is pronounced Aether, as far as I'm concerned. Now, in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Ike pronounces it Ether. Great Ether! Yeah, I don't think that's right. Because he's saying Ether like how you would pronounce, like, the Ether items in, like, Final Fantasy games or Pokemon games. That's not how you say Aether, because there is an A there. It makes an A sound. It's not Ether. It's not Ether. But I need to end the video here. This is SlimKirby. See you guys next time. Later.